Hello YouTube, got a couple codes on my Jeep this last couple days. I'll put them up in the window here what they were, but it's gonna be an O2 sensor. The good news is it's the one on the top here on the driver's side. Looks like I could get to it pretty easily without having to remove anything else. So let's do it. So before I get started, I do have this socket here that fits right over the O2 sensor. I'll put the link in the description, got it on Amazon, as we purchase everything from Amazon nowadays, but that should make it a lot easier to remove this. Another good tip might be to spray a little penetrating lube right around that sensor before you try to remove it. That'll help loosen up any rust that's there. I haven't done that, so let's see how difficult it is. That did help when I did the other one on the other side, came right off. So let's go ahead and get to it. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and unplug the connector. It's the white one that's down there. The black one goes to the lower sensor. The white one goes to the upper sensor. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug that sensor. It's going to be difficult for you to see on camera, but I'm going to get it. There is also a little plastic clip that's holding the wiring loom there. You're going to have to open up that clip. You may want to use a little needle nose pliers to press the backside of it and then pull it out. It's kind of shaped like this, kind of like a half moon, and there's a clip that goes up this way. If you push on that, it should open up. So let's try the needle nose plier. If I can get it down there. Okay, so after pulling that thing up this way and being able to get my plier in like this, and then prying with a small, very small tip screwdriver, just kind of giving it a little twist, I was able to get it open. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get it on camera. It's way down there, but that's the way I ended up getting it open. So, just to kind of show you this stupid little bracket, it's got this little clip here that you have to push on this side while prying in order to get it to open up. And if that was still attached down under the engine compartment, which it looks like, actually, I don't even know if it's going to go back where it's supposed to go because it looks like it's just deteriorated and fallen apart. So I may have to zip tie it up in place anyways. But now you understand what I was working with and you understand how to get it off. Next thing is I'm going to use my fancy socket here to get my O2 sensor out, hopefully. Okay, so all I've done is slid my socket in place, and I'll show you down here, right down there. I've slid the socket in place. The socket has a slot on it so you can get around the wiring, and I've just got it in a position where I think I'm going to be able to attach the wrench to it. So I just have a socket with a long extension. And let's see how difficult this is to pop it off. If anything, I may need to get a longer extension and put a breaker bar on there. But yep, that looks like what's going to happen. I'm going to get a longer extension with a breaker bar and maybe a swivel so I can swivel up. Right then, I've got a swivel attachment, a bit of an extension, and a nice big breaker bar here. Let's go ahead and break this thing free. Shouldn't be too difficult with this. All right, so the good news here is that did come loose. Bad news is I dropped my camera, so I don't know how much of that you saw. But it did pop loose. We're going to go ahead and get this thing out of here. And it is finger loose. The other thing you may want to do is stick your wiring up this way so that as you're twisting it, it's twisting and not getting all tangled up down there. And there we have it, O2 sensor out. We're getting ready to put a new one in. I just picked this one up at the local auto parts store, NTK. The Bosch's didn't have good reviews, so I didn't go with them. You can buy them on Rock Auto as well, but I didn't want to wait for it to show up. I wanted to go ahead and fix it today, so I bought it yesterday from the local auto parts store. And we're just going to thread this right in. It already has some anti-seize on the threads. So again, I apologize if my head's in the way. I'm trying to get the threads started. Once I get the threads started, I'll get my head out of the way. They're not wanting to get started. Let me see what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and thread this back in by hand. And once it's fully threaded back in, you're going to want to torque it down to spec. By not dropping your socket like I just did. It is a little difficult to work around the camera, but I'm doing it for you guys. So there we go. Give that a little twist, and I'm going to have to reposition my socket. All right. I'll find out what the torque rating is and put it down on the bottom of the screen for you. But once you have that torque back down, go ahead and remove your socket, reconnect your two connectors, put this stupid thing back on, slide it back in there, clear any engine codes, and you're in business. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If this helped you out, make sure you check out my channel. I do have a lot of other videos preparing this Jeep. This thing's given me a lot of good content since I bought it. And thank you again, YouTube. All right, everybody, that does it for today's video. First and foremost, I want to say thank you very much for watching today. I really appreciate the views. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to check out the rest of my channel. I do have a lot of other videos on how to do a lot of other things, so please check it out. If you think the products featured in today's video would work for your project, make sure you check them out right here, upper right-hand corner. Got my subscribe button down here on the right on the bottom. Check that out. Over here on the left, I have some video suggestions for you. Make sure you check that out as well. And as always, thank you very much for watching, YouTube.